You hear that, guys? That's
see.
the sound of an Australian summer. And the sound
Cold.
of a reused sentence.
It's totally not the second take.
Once again-
We haven't tried this before and had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we shot a couple of minutes there, but that's fine. That's fine. Welcome to another fresh year, a fresh season, a fresh just everything
Yay.
of the 50% Doctor Who podcast.
Fresh season?
Ooh, oh,
We're still doing
We just did a bit. We're not
Let's just
reusing that.
redo
joke. That went nowhere. Okay, we're joined on the show to kick off this year of fantastic reviews, the best reviews you've ever seen. We're joined once again by Xavier,
Hello.
Dylan's favourite guest.
Really?
Really? This is the
Yeah,
first time
I don't know that.
it's finding this out. And then Nicole,
No, I'm
my
proud of
girlfriend, is back on the show. Last seen on Let's Kill Hitler, everyone's favourite episode.
Also Dylan's favourite guest.
Let's go.
Also Dylan's favourite guest. That's exactly right. Today we're going to be talking about Hyde. Firstly, a couple of small bits of housekeeping. We're recording this before Eve of the Daleks has come out, so if we say anything really dumb that makes it sound like we haven't watched Eve
December
of the Daleks,
28th.
it's because we haven't watched Eve of the Daleks yet. But this will come out after Eve of the
We
Daleks.
didn't get sent an advance copy like we
didn't.
should.
No, yeah, how dare they?
And get
not?
a review out
The
early.
biggest podcast in the world,
Yeah.
they've neglected.
I know I said this last time, but
bastards.
it works. Wibbly wobbly.
Timey
Timey-wimey.
I think you squeeze that into every episode that we do somehow. Also, things of note, hot Aussie summer day, aircon's on, you'll probably hear it in the background. We usually try and turn it off, but we're filming in the middle of the day, and it's bloody hot. Christmas has been 4+ degree days.
Two blackout power outages.
Yeah, that sucked, dude.
That sucked ass.
Also, if you hear us drink water, it's going to happen.
And the fact that I look wet.
Stay hydrated.
That's a better verb than anything else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's get that ASMR for a second there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and hit us up on our socials as well if you're new around here. That's @50Doctor on Twitter and Instagram. One day Connor will post something on Instagram and we'll love it.
Fuck
We
outta
will
here, you
rejoice.
twat.
He responds to my messages
It's
on
one
Instagram
way.
via
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
with the love hearts. Tap
Yeah,
love
yeah,
hearts.
We also we're not doing any of the segments that we do later in the show today. We've got 4 of us on here. There's going to be enough
And we didn't post
50%?
anything about it, so
50. Yeah, we're just going to be chatting shit for a while. So I figured let's just not even. And I just couldn't be bothered doing my research today, to be honest. It's the summer holidays. We're not here to work.
We'll probably have the inevitable Christmas digression because that happens.
Yeah, true. We just had Christmas.
I
3
sure
days
hope
ago.
so.
Yes.
Nick, what did you do for
Hello.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Tell me, what did you do for Christmas? I spent none of it with you.
You're like, you were there, right? Oh,
Oh!
fuck's sake.
Nick, what did you do for Christmas?
Spent majority of it with you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, true.
I
Xavier,
was-
sorry.
Yeah, you wouldn't have figured.
You've forgotten
Wow.
my
Did
name
you have a
already.
lovely time?
Literally.
the pool?
It was alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, swimming.
yeah.
Also swimming. What did you think of the heat?
No.
Yeah, it's
Watch
hot.
any Doctor Who?
We were actually just having, me and Xavier were just having this conversation actually.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes,
Dave.
we were. Before the cameras were rolling.
And what was that conversation?
That I like the heat, but this heat is too hot. But when it's cold, I get angry. So
You also get angry when it gets too hot. No, you get sleepy when it gets too hot.
do I just get
Well,
angry all the time?
that's how the human body works,
Sleepy.
right?
It's just like, where's the in
Heat,
between?
heat
you know?
induces a melatonin release, so you end up. being
Is that a good
sleepy.
thing or a
I
bad
see.
thing?
No, it's part of it. Like it exacerbates. It's
Makes you go.
It's like doing crack.
it's the opposite. It's a downer. Melatonin is what makes you go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense. There you go. That's why you go sleepy. That's what Zabe's here for. Scientific advisor.
Got an
There we
excuse
go.
to sleep in now. You know?
That's it.
That's my
I
job.
slept until
Science.
7:30 today.
Yeah, it's about the same.
That's
Actually,
a
no.
sleep
I
in.
was
That
Jesus
is a
Christ.
sleep in.
That's a sleep in? I don't want to tell
Me
you.
and Nick are both
My
very
God.
early risers.
I slept in
5
until
o'clock.
10:45.
I can't do that. I can't
and I
remember
wanted
last
to
time.
sleep for longer, but this was happening.
Yeah, I
Oh, I'm
woke up
so you can
to
just go
watch
home and
this
go to sleep if
episode.
you like, Zabe.
That's
No, I
literally
can't
why
go back to
woke up.
sleep because I have
I
ADHD.
watched
It's
this
impossible to go
episode
back to
this
sleep.
morning.
Yeah,
But I
that's
can
why
keep
I woke
sleeping.
up, because I had to watch it, so I watched it in bed with my AirPods on.
Mad.
Nice.
Yeah, all 3. Did you watch it today? The episode?
No, I watched it. Yeah, I watched it at 3 a.m. in the morning. So technically today.
Okay, so we all watched it today.
Oh,
in some
spooky
ways.
hour.
Last time you
for
came on, you hadn't rewatched
the
it,
ghosts.
so I was really mad at you.
You
for that.
Yeah,
fucking Dr.
well,
Boys last time, Zabe.
No one ever done that.
I think
but
I was
you.
going through some mental health shit at the time, so please don't bother me with that.
Moving on.
Doctor Who helps with your mental health. In my
It does.
opinion.
I totally agree.
Stops you from hiding from it.
Especially
Because
that
we're
that was
talking
terrible.
about Hyde.
Jesus.
We're talking about Hyde today. Theme song. It's playing right now. I don't have it on my laptop at the moment, so I'm just going to edit it in post. So I'm just going to talk over it right now. 50-50 podcast. Hyde is the 9th episode of the 7th series of the British science fiction television series Doctor Who. First broadcast on BBC One on the 20th of April 2013. It was written by Neil Cross and directed by Jamie Payne. In the episode, alien time traveler, the Doctor, Matt Smith, and his companion, Clara Oswald, Jenna Coleman, visit a mansion in 1974 owned by Professor Alec Palmer, Doggery Scott, which appears to be haunted. Palmer's assistant, Emma Grayling, Jessica Rain, is an empath who is able to connect to the ghost. The Doctor discovers that the ghost is really a time traveler from the future, Kemi Bo Jacobs, who is trapped in a pocket universe, and he travels there to rescue her. And it goes on and on and on. What is everyone laughing at? What are you all sniggering at?
Nothing. Man.
Well,
tell you.
First of all, I tried to grab Connor's glass as if it was mine,
Right.
which is on the camera.
You're a thief.
This is why you tune into the
then you
video.
pronounce Doug Ray wrong. It's Dougray.
Again.
Again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like we don't have a second chance to do it.
I didn't hear it the first time.
Yeah. So,
God.
it was a fun time all round.
Well,
I would like to mention, I thought you memorized these, and
oh, you're going to reuse that joke.
it's not a joke. I'm actually disappointed.
Okay, well, from now on, we're going with all original content. This is about as far as we got in our last recording. So well done, guys. We've made it.
Yay. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's talk about some Hyde, that episode of Doctor Who. Just of note, Neil Cross is the writer, so he also wrote The Rings of Akatan. That's his only 2 Doctor Who episodes. And it's directed by Jamie Payne, who...
The pain of it all.
The pain of my existence.
The pain of it all.
That's right.
That wasn't it wasn't a terrible episode. Why?
Nah, Dr.
It
Smith.
was pretty fucking
Pain of
bad,
it
to be
all.
honest.
Oh right, yes.
Jamie Payne hasn't done a whole lot Doctor Who.
Call the midwife though,
He's
bro.
done Hyde, and he comes back and does Time of the Doctor.
Ashes
Interesting
to
enough.
ashes, baby.
Yeah, better call the... Stop reading my... This is me.
right in front of me.
This is me talking, baby. Yeah, he directed a bunch of Call the Midwife,
Primeval
The Hour,
as well.
Ashes to Ashes, and Primeval.
So he went on so he was working with Jessica Rain already during this production.
Really?
Jessica Rain's was for a very long time the main
Call the
character in
Midwife.
Call the Midwife.
Yeah, that's where I saw her from.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she also in Adventure in Space and Time? Is that her?
Yes. That's one of the. Hey, here we go. First reference of the day.
Wait, what is that?
So I love this self-insert OC character that is what's her character's name? Fucking Emma.
Original content.
Her character's name
Claire?
would be Emma Grayling.
Yes, it's Emma. So I love how Emma is this self-insert character OC for Verity Lambert. That's just the thing that
I didn't
happened.
know that until now.
Yes.
Oh, that's a fact for you.
Wow.
Well, no, it's not. It's just that Verity Lambert. She played Verity Lambert in Adventures in Space and Time.
That's interesting. They put her in like the same season that they showed the same year that they show Adventure in Space and Time.
Yeah.
We're gonna rewatch that, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like
I haven't
Sacha
watched it in a
Dhawan,
while.
who played
Yeah,
the other one, went on
he's
to
in it
be
as
the
well.
master.
Hey?
Yeah.
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 All right, Nicole, as a massive Doctor Who fan yourself, watched many episodes in your long life. Back in 2013, what was your thoughts watching this episode? How do you respond to this question? Because it doesn't even make any sense. Because you never even watched it.
No, I watched it this morning.
So Nick's a first-time viewer. This is a brand new experience for Nicole.
You.
Off the bat.
Mm.
Okay, you saw the title.
Mm.
You know, I told you it was a bit spooky.
Yeah.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting more aliens, to be honest.
Okay, well that's interesting because I think it's got too much aliens.
I also agree.
It's
We
got-
need a pure historical.
Doesn't it only have like two aliens plus the Doctor?
Yeah, but I just was like, kind of would have been cool if it was just a horror, just a straight.
Is that
Yeah,
why you
yeah.
wanted to
story
come
one.
on? Because of it being a horror episode
Yeah.
per se?
Yeah.
Well, I know, because when we first
That
watched
was
it, we thought
literally
it'd
the
be more of
only
a horror.
reason.
Yeah.
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 And
That's
I wasn't
exactly what we were thinking.
upset with the beginning of it.
Yeah.
The beginning of it was fine.
Yeah.
Wait, so you wanted more aliens, or you?
No.
more
The
supernatural,
beginning,
spooky
more
thing.
supernatural things.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you find that element?
The supernatural bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was good, but I thought it was very like a stereotypical one though.
Very.
They use a lot of horror tropes.
It's very much Doctor Who tries to do a ghost episode, you know.
Yeah.
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 And once the reveal is, I think it's just deteriorate. Like it's not horror anymore.
Yeah, it just falls
No,
apart pretty quick.
and
One of my notes is the cold spots. Like, yes, this is supernatural.
Mm.
the show.
The show.
Yes.
I got like Rocky Horror vibes when it first started.
Rocky Horror?
Well, because it was a thunderstorm automatically, and then the house is quite old and big, like the house in Rocky Horror. And then when she comes, I don't know her name. What's the empath's name? Emma. She comes running into the room, and then Professor Palmer is dressed like the main guy in Rocky Horror.
Maybe it was a bit
very much so.
Maybe it was.
Bit of a bloody, I can't find the word.
Yeah.
Intertextuality?
Why not?
Maybe.
Well, there's already,
And then they made the Ghostbusters
it's the
joke.
second Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Fuck that line for a while. That line can get out.
I hate it so
Dude,
much.
why do they keep starting all these episodes with a dumb one-liner from Clara?
No, but also
Ghostbusters.
it's something awesome.
that for
Awesome.
no, but that happened at the season finale of series 2. There was a Ghostbusters reference.
Yeah, but that was cool. 'Cause
I
that was
like
David
that.
being like,
Yeah.
"Who you got a call?"
I like that.
And then the music plays.
That sounds significantly worse than what just happened in that
Hold
episode.
on.
No, because David's got
In
like a
context.
almost proton pack on,
Yeah.
so he's just like da 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 da.
This was just like, it's a ghost episode. We'll say Ghostbusters.
And they
Yeah,
both jump
right.
out like,
Yeah.
ooh. And then Clara comes out, Ghostbusters. Yeah, I wanted to turn off and go back to sleep, to be honest.
David, in 2013,
yes.
when Xavier was a young, let's just say 12,
I was born in
13?
2000.
13,
so I
there we
was
go.
13,
Oh.
yes.
When
You're not
Xavier was
our
a
age?
young 13,
Oh,
You didn't know this?
No.
This has been a fact for a while.
no, I
yeah.
didn't know
that's the
that.
headline.
Yeah. Headline,
Um,
I'm a youngin.
Young 13 YO Xavier.
Yes.
YO.
What did you expect going into this episode, and then what did you think at the time?
I wanted more. This is a terrible joke.
Oh God, it's a classic
So,
Xavier joke then.
Go on. At the time, the 2020 Experience was just released, so I wanted more Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, JT.
Yeah.
Wow,
Good album.
that's a shame.
Mirrors.
Yeah.
So you just really want... Okay. What did you really think of the episode?
Oh, in general. I thought
Yeah.
you meant in Doctor Who. I was like, Justin Timberlake was in Doctor Who. I was
I
very
wish.
confused.
Not at all.
Some JT.
No.
Don't worry, I was a bit confused for a while.
Justin Timberlake
That was-
it is in Love Actually, though. One of his songs plays in the background of a scene. Anyway, that's a...
Which
Justin
came out
Timberlake.
in 2003,
Yes.
but not 2013.
No.
Which is when this episode came
Yes.
out. So 2013. Tell me about
So
it.
when I first watched it, it was a bit of a letdown because it was I thought the season was like pretty good, all things considered. But it was just one of the lesser fun episodes, I'd say. Rewatching it though, because all I've been exposed to is absolute garbage in the Doctor Who universe. It's so much fun, and I love it so
Yeah.
much. And my proclivity to liking romance stories that involve time travel was just like, yep, okay, I like this a bit too much now.
Interesting. Connor? 2013 Connor?
I remember I had a great memory of you.
How old were you in 2013?
We were
We were in 15 then, weren't we?
15, 14?
Yeah, I reckon 15.
I remember
Yeah, 15.
15, 14, yeah. I remember you and I playing Call of Duty Zombies, and we were playing... what's that fucking map in Alcatraz called? We were playing
Mob of the Dead?
Mob of the Dead. It was just you and I. Normally we'd play with like the boys, but it was just you
This
and
is
I.
one of the few times we played zombies together. Because
Yeah,
it's only
with
I could
just
probably
you and
count
me.
on one hand.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't play
Not
it
a lot.
No.
With just like you and I, and no one else was there. And then it was the night before this episode came out. And then we were talking, and I was like, "Oh, I hope it's really scary." And you're like, "I don't think it will be." I was like, "No, but I really hope it is." And then you started telling me like really spooky stories, and I got really scared. It was like really late at night, and then I went to sleep, and then woke up and watched this episode. But that's my memory of and I texted you. I said, "You think it was scary?" And you're like, "Nah."
I'd like to,
Nah, bro.
thinking about that, I'd like to formally apologise to Nick for taking Blink, because Blink is probably the only super scary Doctor Who episode that exists.
Yeah.
Empty child.
Yeah. Enter Child's got some good.
Yeah, actually, that was my introduction to Doctor Who, and it was
2 Moffy episodes.
yeah, terrible,
Send our
terrible.
love to you.
Not
Stephen.
terrible, terrifying,
Terrifying.
Yeah.
terribly
Terrible in a
terrifying.
good way.
Yes, terribly terrifying.
Terribly terrifying.
In 2013, I don't really recall, to be honest. I don't really have much memories of watching this episode. Didn't really hit me then. Tell you what, didn't really hit me now. Bit of context for today. This morning, first thing I did when I got up in the morning was watch a movie called The Phantom Thread. Then I went and watched... Phantom Thread? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I can
Paul Thomas
confirm
Anderson.
the continuity of your life is correct in that regard.
Cool, yeah, I
because
told you that
have
earlier.
That
told me
was,
this.
what's his name's last movie? What's his name? The main actor. My bad.
Is he dead?
Nah, he's
No,
just
he's
retired.
retired.
Oh, God.
For
What's
the
his
second
name?
time.
It's like, wow.
he retired.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel
Daniel
Day-Lewis.
Day-Lewis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he retired before.
Um,
Now he's retired again.
yeah, movie came
He's now
out
a cobbler.
3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, really great. Like, phenomenal. It's only the second Paul Thomas Anderson film I've ever seen. Second to Punch Drunk Love, which, like you, Zave, probably were forced to watch it during film studies.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I loved it.
Sandler?
It's the only Adam Sandler movie I love. Any other one I'd actually throw under the rug.
Uncut Gems.
Oh, I've not seen Uncut Gems, to be fair.
Neither do I. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, A24.
You both need to watch that.
Definitely. Yeah, so Phantom Thread, amazing. And then I was like, I've got to watch Hyde, don't I? I'm doing the podcast in like 3 hours. I'll put it on. And after watching such an incredible movie, you just can't put on an episode of Doctor Who that's not the best episode of Doctor Who ever. Because it's just like, Hyde fucking sucks, man.
Wait, so you didn't watch it together?
No, weirdly we watched it
you watched it in separate...
almost at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, not together.
Okay.
Nick had to sit herself down and watch it. Watch it on her own.
Yeah.
Hyde fucking sucks. I'm gonna say it.
Really? You didn't like it that much?
I'm not a fan. I just couldn't
Really?
engage.
Fucking sucks. That's
Couldn't
pretty
engage.
I liked
Yeah.
it better than the other ones that you
fair.
showed me.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, just watching Jessica Raine do anything is enjoyable.
interesting.
Like
Dave's got a crush.
But, I mean, as much as Steve Arnott did, yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah, okay, sure. Before she got, I'm not going to spoil Line of Duty.
Defenestrated.
Yeah, before she's no longer in the show.
Wow.
She's only in one episode. It's
that
not a big
was
deal.
a legit. You should probably put a spoiler before that. That was a legit spoiler.
It came out in like 20.
Yeah.
Some of
2012.
us still haven't watched it
I
yet.
did just binge Line of Duty, so
Same. It's the first time I watched it this year as well.
Yeah. Hey,
But hey,
good word though. Defenestrate.
Line of Snooty.
Very proud of it.
Lol.
Gotta do the thing. Start talking about Hyde, I guess.
Alright,
Talk
we
about
start with
something.
Fate Rain and just the crew doing lights, turning them on and off.
Technically, yeah, you're right because it is fake Rain because she's playing a character.
Yeah, but the lights switch.
Just I get what Zane's saying.
That's what it is.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, that instantly was like a big, like, this is just not real.
Yeah, it didn't look right. The lightning.
No,
it didn't do
didn't
it,
look right.
especially on the tree.
It
just
looked
like
looked too
all the lights.
regular, and also
Shaking the
there's a
tree.
moment
So
where the
moved.
candles blow out later in the episode, and the Doctor and Clara are just really well lit, and I'm sitting there going, "Why?"
There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
I reckon this episode should have been way darker.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. I
Like,
think
don't know, but like not in terms of tone, but in terms of like actual like there's a video on YouTube about using candles as actual light, which they did in one film, and it's like the
Deacons does it quite a bit.
yeah, but also like the lens that you have to use to have like it needs to be something like a super fast lens so that you can get the amount of light in so you can actually see people. It's like insane, and it would have been really cool if they used techniques like that, but no.
not Doctor Who.
No, that's what I mean. It like doesn't. It's just such like a basic bitch.
Really, I'm
produced
surprised you
episode,
didn't
I
like it
think.
that much.
Yeah, look, it's the first time this season, which I love and think is a lot of fun. It's the first
Wow,
episode where
are you
I've just kind
serious?
of been like, I'm just probably not going to watch that again in my life.
Wow, really?
I probably will at one point when I inevitably rewatch the
I
entire
thought the
show for
beginning
our
setup
sequel
was
podcast.
fun until
But-
the Doctor rocked up.
Me and
I
Xavier
thought
going to do a
that was
sequel
cool.
podcast where it's just me and Xavier doing the show, and then Connor can do one episode this season.
I'm down.
When you review the reviews.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. So we'll listen to the podcast and review it.
That would be hilarious.
Fuck yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, like we get into the episode like, I think Connor was pretty shit in this one.
Yeah, I don't think Connor was
Didn't
in
want
a
to be
good
a
mood
part
that
of it
episode.
Fine, don't
Next
worry about
joke.
it.
But you know what will happen? Connor will be the favourite guest.
Yeah,
That's true. There we go.
don't want to come on your shit podcast. Fuck you both. I like to start before. I thought it was a cool setup before the Doctor. Matt was kind of annoying this episode.
I agree.
Yeah, he
After
was.
loving
Matt's
him.
never
He was
annoying.
two.
Really?
Stop frost. Nick just froths over Matt.
I
don't
love
I
you?
do
Matt
sit Matt
Smith.
Smith.
He was two. Capricious.
Can you? Okay. Now
What a
you're playing into
word.
this word choice.
No,
thing.
no, that's what the doctor, not the doctor, the war hero thing, Professor described him as capricious.
Yeah, he's
Capricious.
he's kind of like Night Terrors. It's kind of like whenever there's a really dark episode of Doctor Who,
They have to make him
make
out,
Matt really
yeah.
silly, and
Yeah.
he's like,
So-
I mean, it's a kid's
do I-
show.
do I-
Hey, no, it's not. It's for adults.
No, but
Do you-
realistically, a big part of their audience is
Yeah,
the
no.
kids, so that's
No,
probably
no,
why.
Do you want like me
get
to
it,
define
but
capricious, or are
but,
we
like,
going to...
They get some
they
very
just-
angry emails from some parents.
They get that quite often whenever they try and do something that breaks the mold.
mostly.
But like Haunting of Villa Diodati is like very dark.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
very like, and that's why it's one of my favorites because it's like they didn't kind of go away from trying to make it actually scary.
That's a 13 episode, right?
Yeah, that's like one of my favorites.
The fam are a bit comical during the entire episode.
But it's not distractingly
Aren't they
comical,
always?
I don't think. Like,
Comically bad.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I was alluding to that. Would you like me to define capricious, or is that?
I feel like you're going to anyway. So
yeah.
that's
So
just
it's changing mood or behavior suddenly and unexpectedly. That's
Yeah,
your
that's
50%
actually
doctor
brilliant.
word of the day.
You
Yeah,
heard
it
it
was
here
so
first.
annoying in the episode.
capricious.
I hate the whole Ghostbusters thing. When Matt came in, I started losing interest because I was like, it was a cool setup before.
And even Clara, I didn't like this episode.
Was this the first episode they filmed?
I think it was.
Because it really felt like
Because
that.
it has that promo pic, you know, the iconic one of them two.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're
Yeah.
such fucking nerds.
Yeah,
the
that's
first
so
ever
true.
like promo
Yeah.
pic of them together was looked
Outside
like
the
it was
TARDIS
on
right at the end of the
set.
episode.
Yeah, end of the episode. Yeah.
Also, I just got the feeling that it just felt like their
But
first
wouldn't-
episode.
Yeah,
Wouldn't-
they weren't bouncing off each
Yeah.
other as much, and I don't think
Yeah.
Clara.
I think Jenna was still kind of getting into. Yeah.
Wouldn't
yeah.
the first episode they shot together be from like the
Beat
previous?
the Bells of St. John?
No. When
An Asylum.
Asylum of the Daleks.
Yeah, but they didn't film together, did they?
Technically, I guess.
But they,
yeah.
I'm
Snowman,
sure
I
they
guess.
did act across from each other.
Oh, I'm sure Matt was like off screen feeding lines or whatever.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
and-
she's playing a different character. Kinda, technically.
That's too mouthy.
Sorta.
But yeah, they
Not
were just
really.
like not.
Yeah, I
they just
didn't-
weren't as
yeah.
kinetic as they have been in previous episodes, and I just think they'd work well together when like they're a bit more grounded with each other.
Yeah.
which we got a lot of in Cold War. It felt like a lot of high stakes.
I
last week,
did
and-
like
yeah.
Emma's allusion to what became like the Day of the Doctor plot, where he's like he's got ice in his heart, and
There's also they reference a pocket universe, and I think that's the first time that it gets mentioned.
no, they reference a parallel universe as well, and they also reference the Eye of Harmony. So
And Metropolis.
yes,
3.
yeah,
Metropolis 3.
That's Planet of the Spiders. John Pertwee's last episode.
is it the spiders?
I think it is.
I'm racking my brain here.
I think it is.
Processing.
I think it is. I'll fact check in a second.
I mean, I trust you, so
It's fine. I've not seen the episode, so I can.
Okay, cool.
What was I saying? Just shit. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, but also like I love how he mentions like it's from a thing from the I've got a note where I can quote what he says, but anywho, he says it's from the Eye of Harmony, and like last we found out the Eye of Harmony is in the TARDIS, but they had to take the TARDIS somewhere to get this crystal that's from the Eye of Harmony. What?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So they reference the pocket universe for like the first time, which comes into play in Day of the Doctor.
Oh yes, yeah.
So that's what I thought was cool.
But they also I did just wet my leg. Yes. The
He's wet himself.
I am not a child. No, when
I guess that
Clara's
stuff was
talking
kinda
about how
cool.
they could take the TARDIS through to the pocket universe, it's like it's a parallel universe. Can't you just take the TARDIS through? And I'm like, they've done that before in series 2.
High play
Listeners,
set.
I'm going to show you the best playset you've ever
A
seen
high
on screen
play
right
set.
now.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you can play with your own little. You see this, Zave? You know, it comes with. This is the worst toy.
I like it.
It's like obviously the mold. Yeah, this is fine.
The-
But like, what are you gonna do? Just play with some fucking bookcases?
the Crooked Man, Aiden. You can play with the Crooked Man.
What is this?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, the Crooked Man.
The crooked man?
He's just trying to get laid because his
Wait,
girlfriend's
wait.
in the
just
other
wants a
one.
foot. Just wants a sick
Literally,
fuck.
that is the plot.
Wait, was that the alien at
come
the
on.
end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he looked like a tree. I thought he
Oh.
was just like
Yeah, it
a
does look
really
like a
like
tree.
It's a bit
munted
weird,
tree.
but
No, I
the
think
whole
the
plot
time
is him
thing
wanting to
fucked
get
it up.
laid. Let's be real.
A quadrupedal tree.
Yeah, but is he actually
does
called
creak,
the Crooked
though.
Man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he's referenced. So
Yeah.
that's
He's
what
called the crooked man. I think.
I would like to say the fact that they used mostly practical effects for him was
Yeah, but it
pretty.
looks so bad.
No, but the fact that they
Conjuring
hid that, it was
crossover?
pretty
They
good.
also don't fucking show him.
That's a
till,
different
like,
myth,
last
though, isn't it?
second.
I think. Yeah.
I thought all those pictures looked kind of creepy
see
with
it.
the ghost. I like that kind of thing. That was like,
No,
I
I
was
thought
still
that was
kind of intrigued.
dumb.
You didn't like that?
No, because they were like, she's in the same position each time. No, she was.
Yeah. The second they started to go down that whole thing of this woman stuck in a pocket pussy universe kind of annoyed me.
Say a pocket pussy.
I kind of just, that's when I lost all fucking
Was that
attention.
Freudian or
Huh?
was that Freudian or
What does that mean? Freudian?
a Freudian slip where you say something that's in
Nah,
your
every time you get saying
subconscious or-
pocket universe, you got thinking about pocket pussy. You know that thing? You know what that is?
What's that?
I know what I got.
Explain it
To
for
clarify,
your.
I've never had one before.
Explain it for your
it's
listeners.
like one of those like fleshlight things. Yeah, pocket pussy.
I'm pretty sure that was Freudian.
You can't fit it in your pocket though.
All
No,
right.
that's not what I meant.
Metabolus 3, that planet that no one knows what was going on.
Planet with spiders.
So it's I've seen things of it. So it's mentioned first in
Planet of Spiders.
Fuck, I've lost it. In Carnival of Monsters, which I have seen, and then apparently it's seen in the Green Death, which I've seen. Don't ever recall going there in that episode, but I'm pretty sure Planet of the Spiders, which it says here it's in, I think is like fully set on that planet. So that solves that.
What is this
problem.
thing? I've never heard anything get mentioned in this episode.
That's where the crystal, the blue crystals from Metabolus 3.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's also from the Eye of Harmony at the same time somehow.
Just mad science. What happens next? Let's wriggle through the story.
Well, I kind of didn't like Matt and Jenna walking through the fucking thing. It was kind of cool. I'm
It's
trying
just
to bring
chewing
out
on
stuff
ice.
that I kind of liked about it. I mean, it was fine. I thought it was just fine.
You can try.
It was fine.
I think the two
What,
B
Jess, what you
characters
liked
were the
about it?
best in the episode. That's my favorite part.
I gave Aiden a message during this episode, and I was like, "Of course,
Yeah.
this is the episode I'm watching."
Oh, I'll get ready.
there was a
Connor.
quote
Yes.
in
Get
there.
ready.
Some tea.
I do know.
Get
I do.
ready for
You know
the
what's
tea.
funny?
Like 15.
Yes, I do remember.
That
this.
was the whole you're the only mystery
Mystery
worth
worth- and
solving.
then you
That
saw
was
the
the line
big
Connor
mistake.
used to use on me.
Oh wow, jeez, yeah.
And I went through our Facebook messages. I searched.
Wait, you found it?
I searched for the word mystery because I wanted proof.
Oh god.
There was only one thing that came up,
The tea.
and
Oh,
it's me
no.
saying, "But I'm the only mystery worth solving," and you're full on like, "No, you've been solved."
This is Connor.
Do you know what's so funny? The
Is
way
that how you got Kimmy?
Oh god, I wish.
Oh.
The way you found out was of this fucking UK TV trailer for season 7B, because you're like, I was at home and then I heard it on the TV, and it's because it played in the trailer when he says that line. I was like, fuck, I've been busted. You found out?
Oh yeah, Mum was watching it. I remember that
Yep.
because Mum watches
Yep.
UK TV. Go
I knew
Mum.
that was gonna come up today. I just
No,
knew that was gonna come
My
up today.
jaw dropped. I was like,
Yeah, fuck. God, that's so embarrassing. Oh dear.
Got
You've been
him.
called out.
I've been called out.
I just,
That is
I just,
embarrassing.
I think you just didn't execute the next part of the episode, which is hold hands and never let go.
And then that's it. And that's
To be
how you.
fair-
That's how you figure
That's a
it
good.
all out.
That's
but
Yeah.
the tree trunk was really holding her hand.
Oh, that's so dumb.
You.
I hate that. It's just like this. It's just like so many things happening at once. The final bit as well is so rushed.
Dude, it's just all bad.
That ending is
Sorry,
so
that
rushed.
was so negative. Shouldn't have put it like that.
I didn't hate it as much as I sound
I think
though.
we should have a moment of silence for Dougray Scott, who went from being the main villain of Mission Impossible 2 to this.
Who?
Ghost.
I
This is
keep
the guy whose
forgetting-
name I just said on right.
I
Yeah.
keep forgetting who the fuck these characters are. Who is Duque Scott?
Dougray Scott is the actor's name.
Who played the professor.
Oh yeah. Wait, is he the main villain in Mission
Yeah.
Impossible 2?
Yeah.
That's like the worst one out of all of them.
He went John Woo. It's
John
a,
Woo,
it's a
yeah,
very John
yeah,
Woo.
yeah,
But
yeah.
And he because that went overtime, he was meant to play Wolverine, and he never got to play Wolverine.
No.
So that's why we have Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Oh no, what a
Hugh
shame.
Jackman.
So
Hugh Jackman.
but this man could have almost been Wolverine.
To be
And
fair,
now
I thought his
he's
character
in
was
this-
probably the best part of this episode.
Those two are the best part of the episode.
Yeah, I
That's
thought-
Jessica and Dougray. Yeah.
I think that scene between him and the Doctor, and he speaks about how he witnessed so many people's deaths, and he felt like he was didn't
Partially
feel like he
responsible.
felt like he was responsible.
Yeah.
and just Matt didn't even he didn't say I know how you feel. Just from his facial expression, this is a bit of a show don't tell. This is aimed at Chibnall, by the way. But that you can just show the emotion, and I think that scene was really great.
yeah,
actually.
also prelude to Day of the Doctor as well. 'Cause
exactly
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually kind of liked.
I liked the episode when it slowed down, and whilst the lovey-dovey stuff, it was a bit of a ham-fisted theme of being like, the theme of today's episode is love.
Yes.
But when it was cross-cutting between the Doctor talking
all my
with the
lovers out
Professor and Clara talking with Emma, I thought those scenes were good because it was nice to slow down, do some character
Yeah, she
stuff.
full on says don't trust that man.
Yeah, so don't you... Okay,
Don't do it,
Nick,
sister.
you don't know any of the bloody Clara plot stuff, right? You don't know any of that.
I know what happens.
It's
to
a
her,
mess.
What do you know about her?
Bird flies through her.
Oh, you know Clara dies. Spoilers
Flies the Raven.
for Series 9.
Well done.
Soz.
No, okay.
Man, she's in it for
okay.
so long.
No, but you don't know. You know how they're all like, "You're the only mystery worth solving," and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Connor's
Nicole's like, I do know that line.
Yeah, I've heard that somewhere before.
Fucking so cringe. I hate myself so much.
What
hell.
did
We've all had.
What did you
cringy
think
past.
of-
Don't worry about
That's
it,
pretty
mate.
cringy though.
What did you think of the? Did you understand the whole Clara thing that he's trying to find? Like, what's the Clara mystery to you?
yeah.
Do you know any of that stuff?
I'm going to take... I took it from the point of view because he's very like, what... Because he pulled the empath over and was like, what is she?
Yes.
Like, she's a girl.
Yeah.
Is that not enough for you? And then I did watch the promo for the next adventure to the
Journey
center
sounds
of
harsh,
the
yeah.
Dalek.
That's actually a different episode.
That'll be
Clearly, they've run out of
Yeah,
ideas.
literally. That'll be
What else
actually
can we
next
go
season.
inside?
Fuck
Next time it'll be a Cyberman.
God's sake.
And he seemed pretty angry with her then as well, and she was like, why are you so like scared of what I am, or whatever the fuck he says or she says. I took it as he's feeling a lot of feelings for her that he hasn't felt for anyone else, so he's very much like, you must
so
be
funny.
like conjuring this up from me, you must not be human, or you must be something else.
Because I actually, when I watched
I
it,
right?
no,
Oh.
when I watched that empath
You're
scene,
close. Don't just
that
cut
is
her
like-
off. She's kind of right.
okay.
I think that was a good...
From a certain
guess,
point
yeah.
of view.
From a certain point of view, the Jedi are evil. When I watched that scene with the empath, I was literally there like, if you don't know what the big Clara plot is, 'cause it's the main part of the storyline for Series 7, it just sounds like he really wants a good fuck. And
I messaged that to you. I was like, are they like gonna bang?
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of like underlying
There was a lot
tension
of
there.
so basically, the
But
doctor
the cliff
had-
notes is it's not sexual.
The Doctor has bumped into through his last travels with Amy and Rory and stuff like that. He bumped into someone called Oswin Oswald, and Clara that we are traveling with at the moment is called Clara Oswald, and a couple of other versions of Clara with slightly different names, but she looks the same. Very similar personality traits, and they
Even
always
in
die.
Victorian England,
Yeah,
which
Victorian.
should have been the companion.
Definitely, she
Similar
was the better
names as
version.
well.
So similar names, very similar, and they always are like about to join the Doctor, and then they die, but they die saving the Doctor. So the whole thing that he's trying to figure out is why is this person keep like seeing him in his life, and
okay.
so he saves this version of Clara, and then they start traveling together.
Wait,
and the
doesn't
whole time
she end up dying for him anyway?
she does, but that's when they kind of they finished this plot line up at the end of the series, and then they were like, oh, we got 2 more
Somehow.
seasons of her. Let's
Given Moffat.
do some more stuff. Yeah, so that's what it's actually about. He's trying to figure out what she
was
is.
a pretty good guess.
No, but he is into her. So that is, and then he becomes Peter Capaldi in 5 episodes time.
I love that the
So-
TARDIS is just like a jealous girlfriend in this episode.
Oh yeah, that conversation with the
Yeah.
TARDIS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of got set up in the ring as well,
projection
yeah.
The
of
whole
Clara.
holographic system is also the sickest burn every single time because like it's Clara this time. But there's a time where the Doctor's like, no, not that image, someone I like,
Oh,
and it's
and
Rose
in the last
Tyler.
one you
And it's
watched.
like,
All the
good.
companions.
It's
And
Yeah.
Let's Kill Hitler. You watched that episode.
Or the PNG.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
photos.
When he's like dying in the TARDIS, and then all his old companions start coming up.
PNGs.
You only watched half the episode. I don't know if you got that.
Yes,
That's probably-
no, I know what
yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
What about it?
I've just realised something. Moffat is the J.J. Abrams of Doctor Who.
This guy.
He's obsessed with
I
mystery
agree.
boxes, and he never answers the questions to
Loves
good
lens
enough for
flares.
films.
No, it's true.
And plots
I actually
that
think
go
Chibnall's
nowhere.
more like that though.
Because the plot
I think
goes nowhere.
Chibnall's-
Chibnall's
Oh.
just a terrible writer. There's a difference.
Oh, God.
Oh well, you've got to see some of his other stuff though. I don't know if you can discount him as
Think of a bad
terrible
writer.
writer.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's done shit with Doctor Who, but like Broadchurch
Does
is incredible.
Torchwood count as Doctor Who?
Yeah, well, he's done really good with Torchwood as well.
Sometimes.
His later episodes in Series 2 of Torchwood, good shit.
What about Day 1? Season 1, Episode 2.
Season 1 episode... Oh, did he write that?
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, okay. I don't know. What else did they talk about with Hyde?
Yeah, I did. I totally forgot though. Just a little comment about that when he actually came to the house to talk to the empath because of Clara. I forgot about that.
I was like, what a pointless episode.
Yeah, I think that ending though is so much better. Like, all right, bye, see ya. Oh no, I'm so stupid and dumb, and then he runs off again.
Also,
I hate
you're
that
her
shit.
great
Oh, yeah,
granddaughter.
literally. Let's just throw
because
that in last
everything
second.
needs to be connected. There's no reason for people to not know each other.
Was the
Also-
professor questioning whether like him and the empath like
End up.
together
got far.
because the great granddaughter was
No, but he didn't know it was a great granddaughter.
I think it
until
might
the doctor-
start. The family cycle starts with them.
Yeah.
I might be wrong though.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You know when the Doctor like fucking jumps on the TARDIS in this episode? I hate it. I can maybe let it slide once, but then we're supposed to believe that he jumps on it again with the fucking creepy crawly creature.
But also continuity-wise, the last
dumb.
person to do that
was Jack.
and it
And he-
catapulted them
yeah.
into the
And
end
then
of
he
the
also
universe.
died and then came back, obviously, but it killed him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
why
it
isn't the
did
Doctor on the
actually,
floor?
didn't
it?
Yeah, it's-
Regenerated. An early regen.
it's
to
weird
peak,
when they watched
please.
this and said, let's bring you back for Rings. I think Rings is such a better episode.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is so poorly written. I
But
think
this
the
is
dialogue's
this
so
is
bad.
what they asked him to come back and get on from.
So I guess maybe you just did better with Rings. It's weird.
I like all the wood stuff as much as it was shit. I kind of feel like it looked kind of cool.
Some bits did. There was so many inconsistencies with the fog.
Oh yeah,
I know there's quite a few inconsistencies
Yeah.
throughout this episode.
And it just like so much of it. I don't know if they were going for like
Fog
a really
rolling in.
moody daytime or if they just shot day for night and did it really
and did
badly.
it really bad. Probably.
I don't know.
Oh, I keep thinking there's a piece of hair sticking out of my head because I can see the monitor, but it's just that aerial foam roller description over there.
What the fuck was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, why does he take his bow tie off?
Yeah, I missed
I
that.
don't know.
I just saw it was on the floor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So he took it off to tie the door closed just
Well-
before he jumps back. There's a whole sequence where he ties the door closed so that the monster can't get to him.
See, this is me just being so uninvested in this
Yeah.
I didn't
episode.
notice that at all.
So yeah, that's what he does, and then it just is back. It's just weird.
Yeah. Wow.
yeah,
He
look,
just got
it
very
didn't
excited,
work
ready
very
for
well.
Time of the Doctor. Doing that.
Shing!
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really
Very Baz
resonate with me
Luhrmann,
very
Baz
well.
Luhrmann. Sound
So
effects.
confused.
Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah,
Good old Basil.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really not much to say, really. It kind of sucks, but what did you think of him going? I thought the kind of cool thing, not really, was like when he kind of kept the TARDIS in the same spot or went to different places in history to see if like the...
Yeah, and I
Flash
understand
backed
why
up.
Clara would be freaked out because it's very
That was
confronting.
good.
That was
Seeing
cool,
Clara
yeah.
get,
Yeah.
stressed about that.
Yeah.
The whole
How
we're
would
all,
you be in
we're all
that
ghosts to
situation?
you, we're all ghosts to you thing was kind of cool. I like that.
Nick, if you were in Kara's situation, you'd just be vibing. Oh, I'm dead. Woo!
In the TARDIS, like...
She wasn't. Oh,
do,
okay.
do,
No, I know what
do,
you're talking. I thought
do,
you meant
do.
like going on a
And
little
an
journey to
adventure.
different places. I don't know. That's a very.
It's very deep.
Morbid question.
I feel like I'd be fine.
You'd be fine.
We're all
Like-
ghosts to you.
Yeah, y'all can see me.
Y'all can see me. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Ghost.
It was nice to have the old
What,
spacesuit back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
I made a note of that. Seeing 10 spacesuit.
Cloister Bell. Yeah, I actually thought.
BBC just getting
No,
used to the...
but
say.
you know that it was used again for Capaldi. And
In
Capaldi references the
Listen.
fact that he has to worry about hair gel inside it.
Yeah.
Which means that Matt had to as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt never mentioned it.
Yeah, listen, and he uses it listen and in fucking Kill the Moon.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Twice in one season.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, that is cool. And yeah, the cloister bell gets used.
Yeah, I was
Not
gonna say,
sure
I actually
why.
kind of like that cross-cutting though. It felt quite tense. It was cross-cutting between the TARDIS, Cloister Bell, Clara there, Doctor running around in shitty tree land.
Shitty.
Tree
How bad
land.
was that VFX shot, by the way, when he's like on the cliff in the?
Oh,
yeah, I'm like, what is
but
this?
You know what
Kind
that
of
reminded me
Village
of?
of the Angels?
The most
Yeah.
recent
Yeah.
season of Doctor
Village
Who.
of the Angels.
Yeah.
I was literally like, this is literally what it looked like in Village of the Angels.
Yeah, it's very, very Terry Pratchett.
Good old Terry.
My mate.
Discworld. No?
No,
Discworld.
the only Terry I know is Terry Nation.
The Godfather, Terry Nation.
is that a country just filled with people named Terry?
No, it's the guy who made the dog.
No, I know.
Oh.
Terry Nation.
Yeah, it's the
Nick's
nation of
loving
Terrys.
these jokes about Terry Nation.
Going on.
Yeah, Hyde was pretty shy.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you agree.
I kind of liked it. I kind of didn't.
I never frothed it at the time. And
I think
liked it
it's
less now.
solidly average.
I
Yeah, I'd
thought,
say
Wait,
it's
why did you
average
decide
as
to
well.
come on then?
For this,
Yeah.
to make 2 jokes, and I made the 2 jokes.
That was it?
That was it.
I forgot what the jokes were.
One of them was a reference to the fact that she plays Verity
Oh,
Lambert,
yeah.
and the other one was a reference to bloody hell, what's it called? Line of Duty.
That's why he wanted to
Well,
come on.
That's
to
the
make those
only
2
reason I
jokes.
wanted to come on. Yeah.
I actually thought I was going to really enjoy the first half and then hate the last half.
I enjoyed
just
the last
hated
half more than the first half.
I hated the whole thing. Sorry.
Where was it set? England?
One moment, please.
Yeah.
It will be the United
In
Kingdom.
Downton Abbey, look like.
Down.
Fucking massive ass houses.
Collinburn House. Yeah, I think it's just in the UK somewhere. Collinburn House, a real house. I was watching the BTS, and they were saying that only one man used to live there on his own. That big.
You don't need a
fucking
house that big. Get out of here.
Yeah, what has happened here?
What do
a
you
mess.
do in a house that big by yourself?
Yeah. Oh no, this is
Die?
it's just a Doctor
You'd
Who
go
house.
mad easily.
You die.
Yeah.
You'd go mad.
Yeah. What did you think? I felt like I think most of it they actually shot in that house, but there was a few corridors that looked very familiar from a lot of other like Doctor Who
Night
and
Terrace.
Torchwood and just like all sorts of different
Yeah.
episodes. I was like, I wonder how many times we've been down that
I
corridor.
think
before.
a bit was on location, but not all of it.
Yeah, the nature of filmmaking really.
That
That's
happens
Dr. Who
in
for
Star
you.
Trek a lot, where they're running down corridors and you're like, they just painted this differently.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in
Or they lit it
Good Man Goes to
differently.
War. Yeah, apparently Good Man Goes to War is set inside the TARDIS. Has the TARDIS corridors.
I can't believe you picked up on that.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I never would have noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know. Any last thoughts on Hyde? We've gone through it pretty quick. But
Maybe
I don't know how
made me
much-
want to run and high, to be honest.
Murray didn't really do much.
No.
No, they
No, I
had,
agree,
No,
like-
but
Yeah.
they
No, he
just,
did.
They just had the I Am the Doctor theme.
Yeah, that
Twice.
popped
Yeah.
up.
Which is weird because we've not had it at all in like
It's hot in here.
It's
since like series 5.
wait, hold on. There's it happens when he gets into the parallel world. I Am the Doctor in a parallel world,
Dun, dun,
and
dun,
then
dun,
in a pocket dimension, yeah. And then there's another one that I have. It is, when they run into the rain to do the time travel thing.
dun. We love the rain.
Yeah.
It's 35 degrees, by the way.
Lord.
Yeah. I can't wait for a swim.
Yeah, it's Celsius for people who
Degree-
don't understand.
degree-
It's
Yeah,
weird in
Isn't it
Australia.
different in America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's 100 degrees.
The beginning
Yeah,
was
yeah. Are you
Why do
boiling?
that? That's
Beginning
just
was
fucking-
fine.
Still had
You,
issues.
the reason why, actually, I've got a fun fact for you. The reason why they still have the Fahrenheit system
Yeah, Fahrenheit.
is the scientists that were
Actually,
supposed to
that's what I'm
convince the government to switch to the Celsius system. The boat that they were traveling on sank.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Mm.
That's another fast fact from Zave. Nick, what were you going to say?
Hello.
Welcome to Chili's.
What was the whole thing about the women of the well?
That's a folk tale.
I'm
pretty
Yeah,
sure.
but
so, yeah.
The
it
woman
was
of the well.
really just badly.
That flying disc thing?
No. So they were saying when they put all the
yeah.
pictures of
Yeah.
the woman up on the board. I don't know what
Well,
that
yeah,
thing
one
was
of
about.
one of her monikers was the woman of the well, and I'm pretty sure that that's just a folk tale.
As in, like, just someone she, like, resembled, like a ghost that she
No,
resembles?
like the
or-
ghost is one of the names
Name
for the
they gave
ghost
her
through
is-
history.
yeah.
Is the woman of
It
the
had
well.
like different names.
Yeah, but
shit.
why?
Why'd they call it
There
that?
was no well.
The well was revealed to be the hole into the pocket.
Yeah, wasn't it
dimension.
that disc thing?
Was that?
Yeah,
oh,
I think
was it
that-
that?
That
I
was
think
the
that's
well.
what the well
What was him drawing the circle on the floor? Did he think that was a well?
No, he was drawing a circle where there was a cold spot,
Which is one of the wells?
Oh.
which no, it was just where there was a cold
Yeah,
spot.
I assumed that was a well, so... But then it turned out it had nothing to do with that. So I was like, well, why did they? That was very poorly... In
That's what
my
I mean, like, how
eyes,
do
it was
people
poorly
If I wrote something like this,
connected.
I'd be like, I'd make sure all of the things connect. Like,
Yeah,
what
it
the
was
fuck
just
does that mean?
it was
Like,
Yeah,
just
no.
more or less
It's a mess,
just
man.
in there.
Makes-
And was
I mean,
like,
like, but that's a Moffat thing. Like, we know all too well, 10 minutes
I
that
see
it's
Stephen Moffat.
that it
dare I
like it
say
never.
I love Moffat.
I love my
think he's great.
Moff daddy. I thought Jessica Raine screaming, however morbid it might have been, I believed it. And
I thought it was annoying.
I didn't think it was annoying.
I
mean,
Doctor Who can have so many.
No,
like,
but I
screams.
I understand where Nick is coming from because it wasn't really built up that it would be difficult. She just does it and then it's hard and there's no
Yeah.
like.
Well, she was like, "Well, it hurt," and the doctor was like, "Yeah, maybe."
And she's
Yeah,
like,
but,
I'm
but,
Yeah,
but
actually,
there's
I
no,
can't
but there's
go on.
yeah, and
I
there's
was
like
yeah,
there was no
don't
build up for that. Like,
No, I'm probably
they-
right.
They just need like a few.
I'm just
sequence
saying I believe
beforehand
her
where, like,
scream.
this is going to be difficult and you're going to need to push yourself.
Yeah, I hate that.
or like just justification because it was like
I've changed my opinion.
it's like
I hated the scream.
it's easy walking, light and breezy, and then I can't do this anymore.
And then smack her right in the puss.
Yeah, but then like she does it again, and then like it cuts again
What
back
has
to him
happened to
jumping
this
into the thing.
podcast?
I don't know. It's
Xavier
getting
went downhill a very long time
What do you
ago.
mean? What do you mean?
Did you not hear what Aiden just said?
Oh, I'm used to that shit, bro.
Yeah, but it's like there was some resemblance of class the last time I was on.
Was there?
Some.
We don't talk about class on here.
not yet.
That was good.
We will watch
That was very good.
We'll watch class soon.
Wow, Nick is wet.
Oh no!
I meant sweaty.
I've made my 2 jokes.
I
I
meant-
can
Watch
leave.
your words.
I'm
sorry.
happy.
I'll kill you.
I know. One day.
Yeah, it kind of sucked.
It did. There's really not a lot to say, is there?
It was seriously average.
It was seriously average.
I like the poster.
Ghost hunting
Yeah,
equipment.
that I like that as well.
It was outdated, but
was
like
cool.
it was cool.
That's the point,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah, but
It's
the
like-
point
Well,
of
it
it
was
is
like film-
it was a
like the time period was like
thing for
1972, yeah?
Yeah.
That's like roughly same time. as,
seismograph, that's what it's called.
Yeah, when you lie.
Conjoint-ish.
no,
Maybe.
that's
That's the
a
same
And they
thing.
weren't
though,
using that.
yeah.
74.
So I was just
Good job.
very
I
like,
hate being
no,
attached to one of those things. 'cause,
bad,
you know, we've all got
bad
secrets.
ghost hunting equipment.
Fair.
Get new stuff.
Well,
Hold
actually,
on, we gotta stop talking at the same time because anyone listening is not gonna know what the fuck we're saying.
they'll pick who to
What are
listen
they
to. It's
called?
fine.
Yeah. What are they called? The lie detector machines. They're
Yeah.
actually incredibly problematic because they don't actually prove anything. It just shows a stress response. So
Apparently, if you clench
your asshole, it's the same as lying.
What's going on?
I'm serious.
No, we're
apparently.
serious. We're talking about the lie detector. What's it called? What are they
detectors.
called?
Like, lie detectors.
Yeah, but they've got a specific name. You've got a polygraph.
Yeah,
That's it.
Because we're talking about that scribbly thing.
Yeah.
When
you
you
get-
do a polygraph test,
Yeah.
clench
Yeah.
your butt.
Well,
You
because
can
no.
lie. You can lie.
They're actually incredibly
Somehow.
flawed because all it shows is a stress response.
Also, if you clench your butthole, you
Yeah.
get the same response.
Yes. Yes.
That's what we're saying.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You just heard the last bit.
So
I just heard fucking if you clench your asshole, yeah.
yeah, it's true though.
yeah, but like, it's the same reason why if you put a thumbtack in your shoe and you like that's the other way of doing it is you induce pain on yourself.
Oh, that would hurt so much.
It's the same because now there's a way to
People
to
who do
subvert
that
the
deserve
polygraph
to fail
is
that
having-
test.
is having a sensor
Yeah.
on your butt to that.
Well, I think that's why they don't do it.
Feels like psychos do that.
I don't think people do. I don't think they do them anymore though.
No, they shouldn't because it's incredibly flawed. I mean,
Do they
pop
actually still
culture
do that?
does. Pop culture
Yeah,
does,
they do
but
it on The Bachelor to see who's
Oh,
the lying bastard and who's
It's
not.
just saying
So-and-so.
pop culture,
No.
but still, it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's not accurate anymore. Yeah.
I really enjoy talking about clenched assholes. Just want to put that out there.
We love the 50% Doctor podcast.
We do heavily into the 50 there. I don't know. Any last topics of conversation before we give our ratings?
I'm going.
I really
I'm
thought
gonna
it'd
go-
be a bit
Wikipedia
more
always
fun.
asking
I'm
us for
gonna go
money
through
to
my
use their
notes.
service.
Just
Hate them.
Doesn't have to be about Doctor Who, Zave. You can just say, how's your
How's your Christmas?
Christmas, Zave?
How's your
Did
butthole?
you drink some?
How's your did you clench?
drink lots of wine over Christmas?
I
know you like wine.
Yeah, no, I do like wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know I also like gin. So my dad for Christmas Day he gave me a Christmas gin advent calendar.
Wow.
A bit late
Oh,
because it was
that's
Christmas
cool.
Day. Yeah.
So you had to get 24.
So you said 25 all back
you
to
just
back.
rip it off in one pull.
Well,
And you just-
Wait, of tiny gin?
yeah. So it's
Yeah,
so it's different types of
Full
gin.
size
cool, though.
gin?
Yeah, so you start your day.
That's
You start your day
full
with
bottles
gin.
of gin.
No, I've only had one of the little
Yeah.
things yet, but no, it's good. It comes with a pamphlet of like things. One of them's an Earl Grey tea gin, which because
Sounds
gin
gross.
is just spiced vodka, right? So
I
they've
didn't
just
know that.
spiced it with Earl Grey.
I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah, gin is made exactly the same as vodka, except gin needs to have a specific herb spice in it to
Gin
be
and
classified
juice.
as gin.
It sounds like KFC.
And
Okay, yeah. That's,
You have to put your secret herbs and
the
spices
secret
in
herbs.
there.
I can't remember what it's called, but there is a specific thing that needs to be one of the spices that needs to be added for it to be called gin.
Zave
And
knows
then
a
other
lot about
spices.
alcohol.
do you
He
drink
does.
Shiraz?
No, I prefer my whites. So, but I sparkling.
So
Shiraz
he
is
knows a lot about classy alcohol, I should say.
Yeah, well, because my dad's a master of wine.
I know.
So,
great.
One of two in
Classy.
WA.
yes.
Really?
Yeah, one of
Wait, really?
like 30 in
Yeah.
in Australia.
And
Yeah.
one of
Oh,
420
are you
in the
serious?
world.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Blaze
Yeah.
it.
So you know how there's like a master sommelier,
No, yeah.
and then master of wine. Master of wine is more about production. Master sommelier is
Okay.
more about serving. And so Dad, when we were living in Italy, because he couldn't work as a psychiatrist, which is his normal day job, he was a house husband. So in order to keep him sane, he did this wine course, and it took him 10 years.
10 years?
It's got like a 7% pass rate. It's very difficult to do.
Fucking 10 years.
So yeah, so Dad knows all of the winemakers in WA because he has the prestige.
Nice.
I really like Doctor Who.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
it's
I'm a
pretty
master
good.
of Doctor Who
It's
myself.
pretty good, actually. When it wants to be, I think it can be a great show. But a lot of the time, it's just kind of pants, isn't it?
This episode's so average. I feel like I've stirred the room because you guys all seem pretty alright about it until I was like, it's just fucking bad guys.
I know. I said it was average. I'm not.
I know.
Don't be contrary.
I'm not hearing a lot of love for
Let's
it.
just say I had a
There's
high
no
rating.
love for
now
it. It's
I-
average.
Oh, great.
There's as much love for it as there is
yeah,
hate for it.
Aiden
That's
put
the
the
definition
rating
of
down.
average.
Love actually
I didn't
is everywhere.
All around us.
remember when I texted you and said I forgot Richard Curtis wrote and directed it.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
feel
After
like
you
my
made it so
toe.
clear last time you came
Yeah.
on. No, for Vincent the Doctor.
Yeah. Richard Curtis is a vital. Let me just go through my notes because.
You got to watch About Time, Connor.
Oh yeah,
I know,
the
I do.
Doctor. There's a moment
It's
when
about time I do.
there's a moment when the Doctor's developing the photos that he took, and he takes the final one out of the development substance, and he goes ping. It's just says it out loud.
When he takes a selfie with the ghost.
No, not when he takes the
I hated that. I hated that. It's clearly
I
not behind.
completely missed him taking that selfie.
Yeah, same.
I thought
just
the
saw
camera
photo.
was
This is
always
so
far
cringe.
I
away,
just
like
saw the
facing
photo.
the opposite
There's
way.
there's a moment when the Doctor turns to Clara before he exits for the end of the world, which I wonder whether the space station's up there.
Yeah,
And he-
I thought that.
Yeah, I also thought that. But he turns to Clara and he goes, "Don't breathe," and I'm like, that's going to happen someday. You're going to not need. Clara's not going to need to breathe for reasons.
That's the Doctor Who reference. What are you talking about? What are you thinking, Nick? Where's your
That she's
mind
gonna
going?
die, so she won't need to breathe.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you
Won't need
meant.
to breathe when you
No,
take a
because,
fucking crow to your
season premiere
chest.
of 12.
Oh, yeah, with the
Don't breathe.
can't breathe.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that episode.
What are you talking about?
You're
Deep
so
breath.
It's a
cynical
recurrence of Madame de
today.
Pompadour.
Oh, what, for like 0.5 seconds you see on the
Deep
fucking
Breath,
thing.
mate, is an underrated gem.
It's
I
great.
reckon.
I
I'll
loved it.
rewatch it and find out. I just never loved it.
I can't wait.
my
I have
God.
many urges to watch it. I have fond memories of what we watched it together.
We did.
I watched it in the cinema.
and that's a
Yeah.
and that's
That's
a
a
story,
story
that we'll get
for
to that
another
on Deep
time.
Breath. Yeah,
oh,
J.J.
that's a
Abrams.
banging story.
Um,
Oh, God. I love
Grumpy
that
Connor.
story. I love that story.
We get a good
Tell you
reason
after.
for how time travel works in the Doctor Who universe, which is that the Doctor says that paradoxes resolve themselves by and large, which is a good kind of hand-wavy explanation for how time travel works.
That's a good story for another time.
That is how the world works.
Yeah, Crystal is a subset from the Eye of Harmony. I've mentioned that.
Shall we just dish off some ratings then?
I give it
Shall
a
we?
5.
Oh,
Nick's
no.
5 out of 10.
I give it a 5.
Oh,
That's a
I-
50%.
I was going through my notes.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but
fitting.
You were stuck.
No,
So
I was just reading.
The show must go on,
I
Zay.
gave it a
Okay.
5.
I think
show
so
must
savage.
go on.
Anyway.
My final statement.
That's
is-
great. Anyway.
My final statement is that there's a great moment where after Jessica's character had conjured the house in the Pocket Universe.
The Conjuring.
What a good movie. Sorry, Zave, keep going.
Yeah, conjured a house in the Pocket Universe. Because she loses connection, the house disappears. So there's a match cut from the Doctor being inside the house and taking a step into the forest.
That was cool.
That was a great
That was
shot.
real cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really know what the fuck's happening.
I thought he
But
just
that
fell
was cool.
down the stairs
like-
on his way out. I was a
No,
bit
no,
lost.
because she had made a phantom version of the house so that
Phantom
when she was
thread.
saying come home, she was creating a thing so they knew where the portal was.
Interesting.
That's yeah, and so
Portals.
so she lost connection and the house disappeared. But the match cut was
Phantom Thread isn't even a horror, and it scared me more than this episode.
What, because of humanity?
Yeah. Have you seen it?
oh the humanity.
It's well,
Watched
it's
many
not-
reviews on it, though.
Yeah. It's, I
Which
don't know.
means I've seen it.
I don't look into it as humanity, but I'm also still thinking about it a lot. It's really in my head.
Did you get it on Blu-ray, or was it?
No, I just rented it. I never rent stuff, but I just watched a reviewer talk about it, and I was like,
Yeah. I rented
Yeah,
Polar
I
Express
wanna-
the other night.
that's cool.
It used to be on Netflix last year. They took it off. I don't know why.
I think it's on Stan at the moment.
Nah.
No,
I'm
Nah,
so
checked
lazy.
everywhere.
Amazon.
Yeah, we had to rent it as well.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, so did on-
I'm so like, I miss the
Sorry,
days when I wanted to watch a movie. I'm doing it with my little dogs, but when I wanted to watch a movie and it wasn't like streaming or I couldn't rent it from the store, I'd go buy it on Blu-ray. Whereas now I'm like, I'll just rent it for $5. I might as well just go buy and spend $10 extra and get it on Blu-ray, right?
Well,
And then you have it forever.
I
I'm
own
so lazy.
I own all the streaming services.
Well, I have four.
Yeah.
4 of them. But
And
like,
I use all of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have Paramount Plus?
Yes.
Me too. It's how I watch Twin Peaks.
It's how I watch Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
But like,
Yep.
And also,
SpongeBob.
no.
That's
Why?
great. I like they have all SpongeBob on there.
No,
I'm a
not
big fan.
everything's on them though.
SpongeBob
You hate SpongeBob.
No. What I was going to say was NCIS Los Angeles and FBI International.
You watch that shite? NCIS.
Not NCIS.
So bad.
dude, Doctor
NCIS
Who's my
Los
guilty
Angeles,
pleasure.
Yeah,
specifically,
literally.
and NCIS New Orleans, which is now cancelled.
What about Hawaii
Scott
Five-0?
Bakula. Hawaii Five-0 is terrible.
I used to love that as a kid.
But also, FBI International is amazing. FBI, normal FBI is weird, and FBI...
My sister
Most
frosts
Wanted
Criminal
is sad.
Minds, and it drives me insane.
Yeah.
Bones.
Every time I go
Bones
over,
was
someone's
so
dead.
good.
I never watched
The
it.
premise
liked
of that show
Bones.
is such a mess, though, because...
That's why I like
every
it.
episode, they find bones.
Whoa.
No, but think about it, right? There's always a crime that involves bones.
Bones.
For 22 episodes a season for however long it runs. Yeah. It's a bit batshit.
Bones.
Whereas, FBI and stuff, like there's a criminal committing a crime. Cool. Makes sense. Good. With NCIS, it gets a bit weird because it has to be related to the Navy or the Marine Corps.
Terrorism or something
Yeah.
like
Connor,
that.
what's your guilty pleasure TV show?
Pleasure?
What's the
Pleasure.
I'm not going to try to do a
TV
list.
show?
That would be offensive.
I don't know about TV show, but definitely my guilty pleasure movie is Spider-Man 3.
You know,
Sam Raimi.
fucking get the dogs. Watched it for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Love that trilogy.
I thought it was
honestly,
so
but
fun.
It is fun. It's
Intentionally
good.
hilarious though.
but I still really like it. But it's definitely a lot worse when you rewatch them all in order, which I don't think you did. But after watching Spider-Man 2 and then watching 3 afterwards, it's definitely a lot worse. But if you just watch 3 on like a whim, I reckon.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did, yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of a TV show because I only watch great TV shows. So
Only the best.
yeah,
That's why you're watching Doctor Who, is it?
yeah, that's definitely maybe my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it's probably my biggest guilty pleasure.
don't
But then I've been
If
watching things every now and then, like Back
If
to the
Doctor
Rafters
Who
and
is
stuff.
defined as a guilty pleasure, everything I watch is a guilty pleasure.
Have you watched
Yeah.
Back to the Rafters yet?
Star Trek, Doctor
No,
Who.
because I was trying to rewatch
Oh,
6
is it
seasons
out?
of 22 episodes. It's
Yeah.
been out for ages. When I
think
started
it
watching
came
Back
out
to
a
the
while ago.
Rafters, that was because Back to the Rafters had just come out.
That's such a great name.
I
Back
think
to the
it's-
Rafters.
Try watching Supernatural. That-
No,
No.
I actually have no intention
Isn't it
to
like
ever do that in my
15
life.
seasons of around 22 episodes a
That's
season.
like
except
And a
always
lot
for
of
the
me
writers
crying.
and the most recent
Dude, I
seasons.
don't know how you watch. Is it ended yet?
It's ended, yeah.
Thank God. Isn't there a spin-off now?
No,
Didn't one of them go to prison because she was part of a cult?
Really?
Yes.
not the main cast.
Not the main cast, but like
But I'm
a
sure
chick in it.
I mean, they have a lot of women that play demons in the
Hold on.
show.
Like
I'll
a
get her name.
demon cult or just
Lauren
like
Cohan's
Of
in it.
a
And
sex cult.
a
Oh.
sex cult?
so is,
Sex cauldron? I thought they closed that place down.
yeah.
What's the matter with you?
Say a guilty pleasure
Simpsons
movie for
quote.
me. Guilty pleasure movie for me would be Yesterday.
Oh god.
Danny Boyle and Richard
Richard
Curtis.
Curtis.
Yeah.
I actually think the script's really good. I just think Danny Boyle makes some really weird decisions in his direction, and that's why it's probably not that
He's
great.
definitely not in his
Well,
prime
yeah,
anymore.
Curtis needs to direct more. That's my
Yeah, I
opinion.
reckon if Curtis directed it would have been awesome. But I
Yeah.
just think, I just think Boyle just does some weird shit in his movies every now and then. Like
Yeah.
Steve Jobs is great, but there's like one scene that I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, and it's fine, but there's just like a weird visual bit of imagery they do that just isn't what that movie is. It's a very grounded movie, and then all of a sudden there's like this bit of VFX they're
What, the
doing.
rocket shit?
The rocket, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
Yeah,
this would
it's
fit
weird.
perfectly in Yesterday,
I mean,
but in
I'm-
Steve Jobs, no way.
See, I'm proud of everything. Like I'm proud. Like I openly say, I really love About Time, right? So like,
That's incredible, though.
but like-
Top 5 for me. I don't give a
Yeah, no,
fuck.
it's a
It's
great
in there
movie.
now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
lie. She's
It's-
from Smallville. I take that back.
oh yeah, yeah, because
Was it Lois
yeah.
Lane?
What?
Was it Lois
No,
Lane?
no, it wasn't Lois Lane because she Lois, the actress who plays
Lois
Lois
Lane.
Lane is playing Kara's mother in the new Supergirl show. Have you seen Superman and Lois?
No.
It's really really good. Out of all of the Arrowverse,
I'm not
shit,
going back into
it's-
the Arrowverse.
No, but it's
Neither.
not like the
Once you
Arrowverse
leave,
at
you don't
all.
go back.
It's really really good. Like it's an actual like.
I've heard
I've
that
heard
before.
it's better.
It's insanely good. Like I don't
Yeah.
know how they did it. Like because everyone's like Superman's always a mess at the moment because Henry Cavill Superman, thanks to Zack Snyder is like not the pinnacle of hope, but like Tyler Hutchins' Superman is just like the best Superman on television.
Isn't he
at
the
moment.
OG one from Smallville?
No, that's.
But he did come back.
He did come back for a brief.
Tom
Welling.
You saw
that's it.
Smallville, hey?
And
Yeah.
so did Brandon Routh for a hot second.
Who's that?
Oh yeah, he's
Superman Returns.
You know, he plays
Atom.
Atom in DC's Legends of Tomorrow
Oh,
and Arrow season 3.
yeah, because Christopher Reeve, whatever his name is, he passed away, didn't he?
Yeah, but
Didn't
he was
fall off a
in.
horse or something?
He fell off a horse and became a quadruped.
insane.
Quadruped?
Wow.
No, he didn't. Yes,
Dude, the
he fell
amount
off
of
a horse and started walking
horse-related
on
like
4
injuries
limbs.
is
No,
insane.
Quadrupedic. Yeah.
Wow, that's well, that was crazy.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
We don't have to keep going back to it. There's a 50% rule, right?
There is there was something.
Definitely.
There was a chord. Someone said that I was.
The divine call.
No, that's right. You were saying, I'm proud about the stuff that I watch. I don't know. With me, it's not that I'm not proud of it. But I think for me, a lot of the stuff that I watch isn't great in terms of like thematically and its thematic values and stuff. But it provides great entertainment, and that's what makes shows like Doctor Who great.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, like, see, I don't. Cause this was defining a guilty pleasure. I find is quite difficult for me because like I watch it regardless of what people think.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
It's other people disliking it, but you really liking it.
Yeah.
So it's
Like
yeah.
I am heavily invested in NCIS Los Angeles solely because of
You really do have a problem.
the Denzi dynamic. I love them. Deeks and Kenzie are just the best characters.
Yeah.
If you never watch Hawaii because you can tell that the character's written by a screenwriter, it's just a mess, that show.
It did its job though. It was meant to be like fucking network TV.
No,
like,
not
Yeah.
Hawaii Five-0, NCIS
all
Hawaii.
of them though. Like they're all
They
just
all
meant
appeal
to
to
be
an
like
audience. Yeah.
network
but-
TV
but-
that
My
goes at like
dad.
10 o'clock. Or like
Yes.
But
Oh my god.
sometimes
no.
they actually feel like characters. Other
What
times
one
they
is it?
don't.
I'm
Did I
sure.
watch this?
NCIS.
NCIS?
But like the just NCIS.
Dude,
Just
like,
NCIS.
I spend like 3 or 4 nights a week at Nick's house, and every time I'm there, I'll go out to get like a glass of water, and all I can hear is doon doo doon. Do 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 do.
That's not how it goes.
That's the
No, it's
NCIS
not.
thing.
No, it's
That sounds like Law and
wow. Yeah, I've
know.
forgotten it now.
Do, 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 do. Law and Order. It sounded like you were singing that.
Dun 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 dun
That's
dun.
what you
I
do in I'm
agree,
the
but
Doctor.
it's exited my brain. For
Yeah.
The moment.
Are you up to date
Me?
with
No, it's her dad.
I
Oh,
just,
it's her dad up-
it's
is your
my,
dad up
it's
to
my
date?
father probably.
yeah?
NCIS.
Because they've changed.
Still making that
Actually,
Special
no,
Agent
maybe
in
not.
Charge.
'Cause he watches a lot of it, then
They're
goes
still
to sleep.
making it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone for like
It's been
22
gone for
seasons.
years.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
They really know when to stop.
It's America.
Isn't it Fox?
No, it's CBS.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Nick, your guilty pleasure is
They crossed over with NCIS. NCIS Los Angeles crossed over with Hawaii Five-0. It was a great
Hey.
time.
That's pretty
Go on,
cool,
Nick.
actually.
And so did MacGyver.
I vibe that.
Base my TV shows like interest in them because I purely watch them for entertainment, not even for entertainment, for like a mind rest. So I don't have to think too much when I watch it, and that includes like not having to comprehend a story.
All right. Yeah.
yeah.
at
I
the
was about to say
That's fair
that's proper great because that's
I
what
have a
TV and
very
stuff was for.
stressful
No,
life,
until you
so
fucked
I
off
like
story.
to just be like a little bit
See,
of a potato and watch it.
I get bored
Seinfeld.
really easily. So I like my mind rest shows are the things that are quite deep and heavy.
Yeah,
Because I need
good,
something to engage.
Yeah.
Then I can actually rest.
name it, name and shame it.
At the moment, it's Vanderpump Rules.
Which is a reality TV show which I've had to watch some episodes of.
Yeah.
Cool.
And like, listen,
The
I
Tom
would have
Toms?
said like the Tom Tom.
They're not great.
The only reality TV show I like is Bondi Rescue and Queer Eye. They're the only
Queer
two I
Eye's
can
good.
handle.
But I wouldn't be guilty. Like,
It's
I
on
just say
Netflix.
Vanderpump Rules, even that over like the Kardashians or the Housewife, because this is like severely toxic people doing severely toxic
dear.
things.
Nick loves that.
Love some good tea, love some drama.
Loves some mysteries worth
I
solving.
reckon a guilty pleasure TV show for me would be like The Simpsons post 20th season.
And
Is-
also Simpsons.
They're just not as good as they used to be. But I can like my friend Mitchell loves like the later seasons, like season 30. Type
That's
shit.
weird.
And I was watching some the other night of him, and I'm like, this is because I'm a massive fan of the first like 10.
Yes.
But he loves that. So sometimes I watch them with him and I'm like, I know the characters so well that I can kind of switch my brain off, but the storylines are so fucking shit.
no, but like the reason my guilty pleasures are guilty pleasures is because he makes me feel guilty for watching them.
That's what I mean. It's other people saying.
see?
But
So-
it's literally
people
just
saying
him that
that
makes
is-
me
So,
feel
but,
bad
like,
for
but if you
watching them.
ignore that
Yes.
influence, then you
Yeah.
don't have guilty pleasures. That's
I
the
was
thing.
talking about The
Ignore me.
Simpsons at Christmas dinner the other day, and
Yeah.
Ada was like, "Go the same."
Aiden
have,
always,
like-
Aiden
like,
always
you're so
disliked it.
mature.
I believe I said small brain.
But there
small brain
are some things
Simpsons.
that you learn from watching these shows, like
Never
as
gave it a chance.
from a filmmaking perspective.
I've seen
like the first
one.
episode of I'm in the middle of a statement. But so there's some things that you can learn as filmmakers from these repetitive police procedurals,
and that's why Nick watches TV.
which is the cold opens. They're always engaging. They're
Well,
always
they gotta be, so you get. Like,
they're always
engaged
like
into it.
yeah, they're always so. But that's
Yeah,
that's
fair
the
enough.
purpose of them. So like
No, yeah.
it's a good yeah.
It's kind of made to sell ad slots.
Yeah, but not when you're watching it on Paramount Plus, where there's no ads.
Where there's no
Yeah,
ads,
it's just
yeah.
like it's just
But,
like yeah.
It's made to sell.
I'd
Paramount Plus
argue
subscriptions.
there some seasons of The Simpsons are like top tier TV. I'd argue that. I'd argue that. Conan O'Brien used to be on the writing team. That's just fucking amazing.
Hey, Bob, do you want some brownies before you go to bed?
Exactly. There you go.
Magnum PI.
Magnum BI.
Can't relate.
They make a
What?
cameo in The Simpsons. There you go. Everyone's been on The Simpsons though. I want to be on The
Bobbity
Simpsons.
boopity.
I had the best idea for a Simpsons episode script. I would write it
I
and
don't
send
even
it to
remember
them.
the last TV show.
You
we
should.
watched, like,
They never
collectively.
use it though.
No.
They're like, who the fuck are you?
Well, but like Star Trek did that.
Which
One of the
I'd be
best
now.
episodes of
Was
Star
a fan
Trek
written
was a fan
episode.
was
That's
an
pretty cool.
adapted version of it's called Yesterday's Enterprise.
So they just sent in a script and they're like, ah, that's pretty good.
no, they said it's pretty good. We need to adapt it because they added an extra character. That
Does it
used
say
to be-
co-written by?
Yeah, no, it's he's on the he's credited as a writer. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's they had an
Dreams
open
do come
thing.
true.
Yeah, and it's a bloody good episode.
So,
Did we get our ratings yet?
5 out of
we were
10.
starting. So Nick's a 5. So that's like 50%.
Yeah. How fitting.
50%, boy.
Ugh.
Slay. Cool. Zave, what would you rate this episode out of 10?
Also a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
5.1 because of Jessica Raine. but
Point
five-
1. Okay. Yep. There you go.
You guys, you're
Connor,
so mean.
what are you going to rate it, mate?
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Oh my
I was
god.
gonna give it
You've been
7.
bagging on it this
Oh.
whole time,
You've
and
been
you're giving it a
bagging it more
6.
than us.
Doesn't mean I didn't like it,
Wowee.
haters.
Come on,
Doesn't
Connor.
mean I didn't like it.
I'm going to
What?
slide in with a deep cut. Fuck it, I'm going even further down. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10.
3.
I
Get outta
just
here.
didn't enjoy
That's
it.
what you gave Love and Monsters.
Didn't enjoy it at all. Did I?
I think so. 2.5.
Let's
3.
consult. Love and Monsters, I gave a 3.
Okay.
Okay. When you put it like that. Oh,
Love
you
and-
can't
Love
have
and
Fear Her
Monsters should
being
be-
better than this.
Love and Monsters and Fear Her should be like a 1 or 2.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
Based
They're
on
like
based
top
on
tier
my
episodes. For sure.
what do you call it with school?
They
when
go
you,
hard.
You weight the result. Is that what's called weighting? Because you're looking at like different
Scaling?
results. Scaling. I'm gonna scale my result, my score to a
Weighting.
3.5.
Scaling's a
Normal
lot.
distribution?
I'm not getting into it.
Sure. I'm gonna scale my result to a 3.5 just
Like
Just
you
'cause.
because I should.
Bell curves.
Because other
Yes.
things like 42
Normal
is
distribution.
2.5. Yeah, sure.
That's how scaling works.
Yeah.
I don't know
whatever.
how it works.
Well, no, it's about fitting
Nice little
a
protocol.
series of grades fitting the expected normal distribution.
I just assumed if it was hard, then they scale you
So
up.
it's, yeah, so no, but if you
Don't get
expected
Zave
everyone to
started on
get a-
teaching, on scaling and
everyone to
education.
get a 60, but, like then that's the center of your normal distribution curve. So everyone moves up in relation to the normal distribution.
Did you not watch Zave's documentary?
I haven't. I want to though.
I think I've sent it to you. Have I sent it to you? I'm going to send it to you right now.
Please
Well,
don't.
after the
There you
podcast.
go.
Live on
I
the
appreciate
show.
that. It's on, like, is it private on YouTube or something?
It's no,
Unless
it's
it-
in a
Hey, what's that
it's a
weird
Google-
thing where you
Google
guys
Drive
upload to? That
Google
weird
Drive.
film site you upload it all to. Hey, you guys like
Vimeo?
it? Vimeo.
It's
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
not.
retarded.
Vimeo's for
I'm
nerds
going
and
crazy.
losers.
Why?
and
Why?
haven't
Why?
that.
Why Vimeo over?
because it's
YouTube?
lossless. It's in terms of it doesn't compress as much as YouTube.
Yes, that is actually true.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
I agree.
You know, it's important for like distribution stuff and for industry
Oh,
things.
okay.
But no, don't distribute it, please, because I'm planning to
No, I
do
would-
extra
I would
stuff
do
with
that.
it, and I wanna.
That's a YouTube reaction video to it.
Yeah.
Upload where? I do this podcast and another one. That's it. But I won't.
No. I mean, like, send it to people that you know.
Oh no,
That's what I
yeah,
mean.
no, I won't. I won't.
All right. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? That was a rowdy, messy episode of our show. Apologies for that. That's what happens when I don't do anything to prep for an app.
Are there any
Um,
gaps?
huh?
Are there any gaps that we could talk about that are in the TARDIS wiki?
Are there any? We don't really go to TARDIS Wiki for that kind of thing anymore. Just because, like, they started talking about Karen Gillan's nail polish for ages for a few
Oh
weeks in a row.
Oh
god.
my god, we
And
should
I
do a
was like,
BuzzFeed
damn.
quiz to work out which doctor you are.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
we
we
do
totally
that.
we should do that. Yeah,
You do
let's
that.
do that.
You do that.
You guys don't even know who half the doctors are.
I'm gonna start it right now.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Actually, I'm gonna see if there is one first.
Boo-do-boo-do-boo.
I'm sure there's one. There's also probably one for which companion are you?
Doctor
Which-
Who. Yeah, there's
Doctor-
a companion one. Oh yeah, there's a Doctor Who personality quiz
Which
on
Doctor
Doctor
Who?
Who.
Is that BuzzFeed?
Which Doctor
No,
Who
Doctor
are
Who.tv.
you?
Play Buzz. That's like BuzzFeed off fucking...
Doctor Who.tv.
Wish.
Doctor Who personality quiz. Which Doctor are you? So this is the official Doctor Who
Yeah,
website.
that's the one I've got.
Um,
Cool. All right.
This is
go.
a Patreon exclusive part
Are you
of our video.
carefree? Are you calm
Kidding.
and collected?
Um,
Are you moody?
I'm going to allow
Yes.
all these cookies. All right, guys, I'm going to go first because
All right,
I'm
let's
so
go.
important.
I'm literally doing it on my phone.
Okay, so me and Nick will both go. Which are you ahead or are we together?
Are you going to do it silently and me and
Should we
Connor
all
can have
do
a
it,
combo,
or-
or like?
Should we all do it?
I don't want.
I
no,
thought
I
we'd
feel
answer
like
the question.
I will
Well,
like say stuff about
Let's-
myself,
yeah, let's all
and
do
then
it
Connor
Let's all do
will
it together.
shit on me.
Let's do it all together.
Are we just
Okay.
all going to talk like...
All right.
How do you genuinely?
Hold on, you got to wait for the.
Oh,
we got to start on the
sorry.
first
I'm
one,
really lost.
and we've got to wait for them to go together. Are you on the first question?
Yeah.
Oh wait, so yours is.
I've got
I think it
started.
randomizes it every
All right,
time.
that's annoying. All right, well let's
Let's
just do it
try.
then. Let's get started.
Random.
No,
Oh wait,
it's the same
no,
one.
no, it is the same one. Sorry.
Same ones.
What a mess of a fucking podcast.
Fucking load,
this
you
is.
piece of shite.
Doctor Who? Which Doctor are you? Okay, I've got it.
How do you generally like to make an
come
entrance
everyone's
by
loaded?
pointing out how rubbish everyone else is in the room?
It's like, hey,
I mean, I kind of do that.
I do it like I walk into a room like nice hair, dickhead.
thank you. That literally is what you say.
Yeah. So how do you generally like to make an entrance? The options are with a big smile and a friendly wink, chatting away as friendly as possible, quietly. I try not to draw attention to myself.
Dummy me.
As loudly as possible by pointing out how rubbish everyone else in the room is.
I think I'm somewhere in between as loudly as possible and pointing out how rubbish everyone else in
It's
the room
hard
is.
but to pick one.
Yeah.
I'm the quiet one.
You
Well,
are
I don't want
quiet.
to sign up to
Don't
a fucking
look at me.
newsletter.
I feel like I'm chatty. I'm a big smile
Who are you winking at?
and a friendly wink.
Oh.
Or I don't know which one do you think I am, Nick? I think big smile.
Yeah, go with it. Why not?
All right. You guys all done first question?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Next question is how do you deal with your mistakes? You quickly move on. They haunt you and define you.
That
Yep.
me?
You constantly question your actions. You embrace
As well.
them. You take them to sit down and think them through.
They
You
haunt
take
me.
time to
Yeah,
sit down and think them
definitely
through. I think I'm quite reflective. I'd sit down and think about these things quite a lot, I believe. They haunt me a bit, but
I wish you could pick a few, but you can't.
Yeah. Yep. No. Got it. Cool.
cool. How do you react when you're angry? I beat the fuck out of whoever pissed me off. Internalize it. You rally the anger out. Belittle it as most things make you cross. Speak slowly and clearly explain why you're angry. Shout loudly, making sure everyone can hear you are annoyed. Barely let it show. Your actions let other people know they've annoyed you.
These are
I'll
hard,
probably
man.
be.
I'm questioning my own life.
There should be a question about how decisive you are, because
Yeah, I feel
being
like these
being
are
quite
like-
decisive is useful in this situation.
Okay.
How do you describe
I
your
don't
dress
know.
sense?
How do I describe my dress sense?
As though I'm a university professor.
None
Casual.
of those.
Smart. You'll barely see me out of a suit. Like I've raided a
I
charity
reckon
shop.
You
Rock and roll.
internalize it.
Casual.
Like I rated a charity shop.
How do you describe your... So, okay, this is what Xavier was just saying. As a university. You're definitely a university professor. You wear blazers to the cinema.
I do! I'm wearing a blazer tonight, even though it's fucking 40 degrees.
Where are you going?
Down the pub down there.
The pub.
Yeah. Pub.
I guess I'm just casual.
I think I'm just casual. Oh, am I rock and roll? I'm pretty fucking
Half
cool.
of me
I'm
is like a
casual.
university professor.
There should be a smart casual option, because that's where I fit in.
Yeah.
I'm somewhere
I
between
think
the
you're
two.
casual.
Half the time
Okay,
I've got a
casual.
crop
Yeah.
top on.
But,
half
like,
the
I wore
time
a
I'm
That
suit
shirt's
to
from
our
Christmas,
graduation.
isn't it?
No, not from this Christmas. It's from my birthday years ago.
Yeah, but I wore a nice t-shirt and dress pants to grad. How would you describe yourself? Fantastic.
Yeah.
I wonder who that
Mad.
could be.
Me.
The only sane person in the room.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
definitely.
Don't know yet. I'll let you know. I think I'm the only sane person
Yeah, I
in the
put
room.
that as well.
To be honest.
Well, I guess
One of us is
one of
wrong.
us isn't there. Yeah.
What's your favorite food? Fish fingers and custards. Wonder who that could be.
No.
Chips, jelly babies, a custard cream, a banana.
These are all
Custard
good.
cream, go
custard's great.
off.
I'm gonna go chips. Which historical figure would you most like to meet? Agatha Christie, Rosa Parks, Charles Dickens, Robin Hood, or Richard Nixon?
Hard one, actually. Imagine how much you could learn as a writer from Dickens.
None of these people
Yeah, I was about
interest
to
me.
say, and Agatha Christie as well. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Let's go Rosa.
exactly.
I want
Like, they interest me, but not in like a. None of them are like my idols.
but
kind of
Robin
way.
Hood doesn't exist, so you could like meeting a fictional character
How
is
do you
just
know he
calling
doesn't
it.
exist?
I actually want to do that.
Yeah.
I actually think that would be sick. Anyways,
Yeah.
to meet him. Anyways, just
Just
be like,
an-
bro, what you doing?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
please.
He rolls from the rich and
Yeah.
gets to the poor.
I want to be his companion.
Little John isn't so little.
If you had to work in one of these, a university, a school, a reality TV show, Nick,
Oh,
a distribution warehouse, a toy shop.
definitely a uni.
Yeah,
I think a uni, yeah.
Uni.
Nah, fuck it, a school. Next.
Where would you most like to go? Where would you most like to go on?
You better have
holiday?
done school because you're a teacher.
Yeah, I did.
There you go.
Perfect.
Where would you most like to go on holiday? 18th century Versailles, Victorian London,
Whoa.
Britain in World War II,
These are holidays.
2nd century Scotland, Sheffield last week.
Definitely Victoria, London.
Fucking Hitler's Germany and on holiday. Like, what the fuck? How's that a holiday? It says go on a holiday to what? Fucking Hitler's Germany.
No, but
It's Britain.
Britain. So
Hitler
you could
trying to
you could
make
Do
it.
I
Scotland.
want Britain in
Britain.
World War II?
I
But
think
I
that would
also
be
don't
cool.
want to get bombed.
Sheffield
Yes, you don't have
last
to be in
week.
London. It's Britain.
Okay, let's
You
go
can be
Britain.
one of the kids off in the country.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you
that
get the
can be
fucking plague if you're in
Narnia.
London?
Yeah, you can be Narnia. There you go.
Shit.
How would you describe your room? Cave-like, madcap, everything strewn all over the place. That's definitely Connor.
Yeah.
Clean and ordered, grungy with something growing in
I
the
don't
corner.
know.
Madcap.
Clean
Madcap.
and
vibes.
ordered.
Clean and ordered.
Clean and ordered.
I'm pretty clean and ordered, yeah.
Yeah, you are clean and ordered.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's alright.
One more question, guys.
Sign up to the
What is
newsletter.
this?
We gotta no skip. It says skip and see
I
results.
will press
at
at
the
the
bottom.
same time.
Yeah, I'm skipping and seeing
Alright.
my results. If I'm not Peter Capaldi, I'm gonna actually just cry.
Jesus.
I'm Peter Capaldi!
No!
I'm also Peter Capaldi.
Think about it!
What's Nick?
I'm the ninth Doctor.
Yes!
That's
That's great! We got paid!
We got 3 beats and a Chris.
Yes!
That's a good result.
Yes!
I'm happy.
I love it!
That's a good result.
I am not amused.
Queen Victoria.
The ninth
Yeah.
Doctor wasn't as bombastic as some of his later incarnations. Rude.
I mean, he
This
wasn't
is
though.
bullshit.
I like this. I like this. Annoyingly for the 12th Doctor, the universe is full of other people.
This is true.
Cool. All right, that was a fun way to end the show.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just to buff up the runtime. Hope you enjoyed that bit of filler.
Puff up the runtime.
Filler content. Yeah, follow us over on Twitter at 50Doctor and on Instagram also at 50Doctor. If you're not watching us on YouTube,
What are you doing?
listen to it again.
And you
on
can see
YouTube.
our beautiful, lovely faces.
You can. Some are more beautiful than others.
Very sweaty face.
I'm hiding behind a boom
That was
pole.
sweet.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, there you go. That's your one compliment for the month.
It's about to end soon. You know, I'm about to end soon. So.
Yeah, you'll get a new one at a random time in
Got it.
January.
Are we going to just do like a sudden cut? Like it just, I'm in the middle of saying something and then we
We
just
have
go.
to do the song.
And
Oh, we have to
remember,
sing the song.
Oh,
remember,
God forbid.
remember,
Still.
all Doctor Who fans,
Yep.
you are all
Whovians.
a mystery worth solving.
Yeah.
I hate myself so much.
Some whores in this house.
Fuck!
Certified freak. 7 days a week.
Okay, that's our song. We can cut it now,
Just
right?
grind into the mic.
Du-du-du-du-du. Some doctors in this house. There's some doctors in this
We should
house.
make that.
Yeah. I'm talking about that 50%
You actually
podcast.
The doctors
50%
in the
house.
In the house.
50%
House.
in the
Dress up
house.
as Peter Capaldi doing
That's the new
what?
outro.
In the visit.
I just like to see Peter Capaldi do the WAP. Thanks, everyone. See you next week.
Eventually. Hopefully.
Do I need to clap it to stop?
No.
No.
We have to do the outro.
No, well, that was it.
That was the outro.
That was it.
We never did it.
WAP.
This could be, but
Oh, okay.
this could be the outro. Wait,
This is now the outro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
made.
And then you just cut to somewhere.
We'll just cut at some random
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
You know, who knows?
Doctor
Man?
Who
We'll
reviews.
just cut a sentence
Could be
halfway.
now,
We
yeah,
don't even know.
yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Nick, wanna add anything?